YouTube! What is going on, y'all? It is your boy Young Texas and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. In today's video, I am showcasing the brand new map Desolation added into Call of Duty Vanguard with the Season 4 Reloaded update. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alrighty, here we go. We got the brand new map Desolation. It just came out today with the Season 4 Reloaded update. And this is a great map. In my opinion, I've heard mixed reviews. I've not played it too much, I guess, to be able to really say, oh, this is a fantastic map or not. I've played about a game and 3/4 of a game on this map. But I do have to say that from what I have played on it, it's a very fun map. It's got great verticality. It's got lots of different types of gunfights that are encouraged in different areas of the map. Some of the map encourages close quarters engagements, which I gotta say that is kind of a majority of the map. As you can see here, this is definitely gonna favor some close range engagements. I wouldn't suggest taking a slow firing LMG into this part of the map. However, to each their own. I would have won that. I would have won that gunfight if not for the second person. But like I said, wouldn't really recommend an LMG on this map if you plan on going to the middle lane at all. And again, or not again, but the whole lane thing, I never really got into it. It has elements of that typical Call of Duty 3-lane system without fully dedicating to such a system. The two side lanes are fairly typical Call of Duty lane system. The middle lane is where it gets a little bit messy, and by messy I just mean there's a whole lot going on, especially right in the dead center of the map. There are a lot of close quarters, there's a lot of great verticality, which I'm going to get into a little bit, and it definitely makes things pretty hectic. I mean, you can even see, I'm going to try to show y'all without getting killed here, but something like this, you can run, oh, I missed, well, that might get me killed, but something like this, you can run up, and it gives you good verticality, and it gives you a good view of everything going on around you. There's some jump spots that you can get up to things on, but overall, like I said, like, it's a good map. As far as destructible environment, it's pretty standard for what you would see in Vanguard. It's not like Decoy that has a ridiculous amount of destructible environments to the point where I swear 50%, if not more, way more than 50, honestly, it feels like, of the walls on Decoy are destructible. But yeah, this map has great verticality, and that makes things interesting. Because of the verticality, you can be in the middle lane and be shooting people on the left or right lane because you're above them and you have a great view of that lane from where you are. Also, of course, you can be shooting people that are level with you, above you, below you. And that is going to be kind of the name of the game when it comes to Desolation, is get ready to be shot from every angle you could think of. But I will say, it's a good map. It flows really well. From what I have seen, people tend to play this map pretty well. And by that, all I mean, I hope I stuck him. I didn't. All I mean by that is that people don't really, again, only from what I've seen, don't really play this map too campy. One thing I will say about this map, as I die again, is that you're going to see a lot of people close together. It's gonna look like they're just like stacking as a team, and in a sense they are, but more often than not you're gonna have enemies And that was unfortunate because I saw him. It was just too late. That's just an unfortunate spawn. More often than not, it's going to be enemies that are coming off of spawn or coming off of the same kind of bottleneck that puts them into the same area. So although they are going to be stacking, it's not like people are playing that way. That's just how they happen to be forced around the map. And with that, obviously, sometimes comes some less than favorable engagements for you. But that said, like, you're also going to be bottlenecked with your teammates, and you're going to be forced into groupings with your teammates. So it kind of goes both ways. You know, it's that is a two-way street. And that is that little angle there that you just saw me die from, not that one, but the one right before that, is the place on the map that you're probably going to see the most long-range engagements. This side, you tend to see a few, but they're more medium-range engagements when you get into them, whereas this left side here, or the right side if you're coming from the other direction, is where you're going to be seeing a lot of those long-range engagements. A lot of people hang out in that area. It's a major choke point. It's a major point to push if you're trying to get onto the B flag, especially for a game mode like Domination. Even in other game modes, I've played a few game modes on this. I've played Hardpoint, Kill Confirmed, and now Domination. Hardpoint being the partial game that I played, Kill Confirmed being the full. That side of the map tends to be busier than the other side, and of course the middle somewhat tends to be the busiest, and if not the busiest, the middle is certainly the most hectic, so it's going to feel more busy than anything else, right? It's going to feel like there are a lot of people coming at you, especially if you're playing in a game in a pacing like I am right now with Blitz. There's a lot of people on the map. There's going to be a lot of engagements in a very short amount of time. There's going to be a lot of trades. People are going to streak up on you like I'm getting streaked up on. Now, obviously, they might not streak up on you. I just had to incorporate that since it had happened. But that said, doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to be bad. It's not a bad thing. I mean, it's just hectic. It's basically have your gun ready to go at all times. And like I did mention earlier, get ready to be shot from every angle at any point in the game. Front, the back, above you, below you. No matter what, just be ready to go. If you've got a fast gun, if you've got a good reaction time, this map's not going to cause you too much harm. If you're more of a passive player, you might find some issues. And this ball turret gunner has just been going for some time now. It's got to be over any second now, right? You would hope. I was trying to figure out where he was because I knew he was way back there and that he had a good angle, but I didn't know from where. If he was right in the middle at the back, if he was on the side. Turns out he was in fact on the side. Okay, there was two people there. That's what it was, eh? So, gonna try to get some nades going.
Hostile dogs in the zone. Enemy has commerce on the way.
All right, well. Got dogs. And I died to a streak. I didn't even get gunned. I died to a streak. That is rough. This is ridiculous. Oh my goodness gracious. That is one heck of a spot if you've got deployable cover. This is going to be a crazy spot for you. I was curious as to what he was standing behind when he was gunning me from a long ways away. Turns out that's what it was. Now, we're still on track to win this even without the double cap, but we're at 45. Let's see if I can't get a 50 bomb for y'all here on Desolation. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Well, actually, if we only keep the single cap, I should. I should without issue. I'm at 48 right now. There's 49. I almost spoke too soon by saying there's 49. Another bullet turret gunner by a different person. So I'm alright with that. Here we go. Oh,
What the dog doing?
oh. The dogs are coming at you, man. But okay, well, they can't take C on us. That wouldn't be good. I mean, if we want to take A, that's chill with me. I'm really thankful I didn't hear that we're getting a nuke called in on us. That would have been disappointing. And that should be a G. Oh, it might not be a GG if we don't get A back real quick. Are we gonna lose this game here? We're going to in about 2 seconds if we don't get A back. Oh, goodness, thank gosh. Thank gosh. They almost made that comeback, but you know what? 52. Look at how many of my teammates left. I'm alright with that, and there you go. That is Desolation.